experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest.
Coming up next, the Pacers taking on the Magic for Indiana. Middle of the pack with a 5-5 record. They hope to break through with a win tonight. Magic, Pacers. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Oklahoma City, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for the Magic, they've begun this year playing with some real fire, and it's produced some top-notch basketball, doing better than many expected.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. And for the Magic, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Batadze in at the center position. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And so off the tip, it's the Magic. Getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batadze. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Black's checked in for Caldwell-Pope. And MP subbed in for Suggs. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. Now here's MP. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Carter against McConnell. To the inside. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
A nice shot by MP.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Indiana leading by 7. Pass to Siakam. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Walker, he's checked in for Shepard.
Number 5, Jarris Walker.
.26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Walker for 3. Connects from downtown.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Black passes to MP. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
They've got Mo Wagner. Anthony is out there with MP. Then there's Banchero, and it's Black in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set up his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Count it. McConnell's got his second basket of the game.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide-open man.
From deep, MP. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. And the only question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays. But the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
Oh, from deep. MP buries the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound by the Magic. They went to Indianapolis for their last meeting with the Pacers. Came out with a victory.
The last game between these teams was so close. But ultimately, their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
McConnell outside. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP outside. Halliburton against Banchero. From deep, MP. And another three for Orlando.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Halliburton outside. Outside for McConnell. Back to Halliburton. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And a new group getting ready for... First half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Magic out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. Your toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
And now let's see who the winners of the Player of the Week were. The Western Conference winner, Stephen Curry.
Lately, Stephen Curry has been making all the right moves. His shooting has been exceptional, as always, but also his energy level has been off the charts. Whatever he's taking pregame, I'll take 2.
I know, right?
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
switch here. MP's checked in. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana.
Always delivering outstanding entertainment. One more time. Let's hear it.
Magic trail by 3. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Neesmith in at small forward.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Siakam. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in the game. MP outside. For the lead. The rebound by Neesmith. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Halliburton for 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
And so MP will bring it up for Orlando. Wagner finds MP. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They're creating space on his own. Halliburton with a sweet move to create enough daylight for the bucket.
Suggs, the pass to MP. For the lead. And another 3 for Orlando.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Indiana trailing here. Three-pointer, Halliburton. That's a miss. And he's 7 for 11 from the floor. Orlando has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Suggs.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Magic leading by 4. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Foul against Wagner. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. MP, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Siakam with the slam.
Yes, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Wagner with a screen on Walker. MP outside. From deep. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerves to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Magic out in front, up 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Wagner is out there with Banchero. Then it's MP, then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
McConnell outside. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. MP against McConnell. This one for 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
McConnell's shot is off. Magic leading by 9. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
For Indiana, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Halliburton. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Friday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Orlando making some changes. Batase's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Nesmith. Mathurin's checked in for Walker. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Siakam outside. Nembhard outside. Here's Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
MP looking around. Hey, expanding his range. Indiana with a rebound. Mathurin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. He goes up again, and it's laid in by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 22.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Wagner, the pass to MP. Beyond the arc. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Magic leading by 14. 1:36 left. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Magic.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Siakam outside. to the middle. And then Turner with the dunk.
Assist from Pascal Siakam.
And so MP will bring it up for the Magic. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Hey, from beyond the arc. And again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts them tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. Here's Siakam. Orlando grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Suggs, the pass to MP. Fires the three. Good! Another from three.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA. And listen to this crowd, letting him hear it.
As well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays in league history.
Well, look, this guy's been on another level in this one. Every time he lets it fly from the perimeter, it feels like it's going to fall. We're watching a historic performance.
5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
Get after it, MP.
MP in the house. We know MP came ready to play.
Before you make your way home tonight. Magic fans, get ready for the next home game. We'll be giving away a deck of 407 trading cards to everyone. A fun item to add to your Magic Gear collection. Magic fans, don't forget about our next giveaway day where all attendees will receive a Magic Mascot Mini Glove. Bring your friends and family to the arena. Don't miss out on your chance to receive the Magic Mascot Mini Glove. One of our favorites.
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Magic. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Philadelphia, 7 games back.
And when I look at Orlando, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Well, look at the 76ers starting group. Yabusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Lowry. And it's Grimes in at the 3. And for Orlando, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. What a key game tonight in the Cup. The second of 4 group stage games. Tonight, in a word, is huge.
Well, as you mentioned, Kevin, there are just 4 group games. So after tonight's game, both teams will have a much better idea of where they stand and what chances they have to advance.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Big. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Mo Wagner comes in for Banchero. Anthony Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And MP subbed in for Suggs. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. George against Wagner. From outside, off the mark. Now for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this. Every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
Oubre, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's MP. Against Indiana, he was really on his game.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's McCain. They trail by 7. The rebound by Bitadze. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
The 3 from MP. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's George. Sinks the 15-footer. George has got his second bucket of the night.
How about the quickness there from George? Pulling up before the defense can get set.
MP looking around. And the 3 off target. Gordon inside. No good with the layup.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tripped off a little dummy.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got MP. Black is out there with Banchero. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bodies checked in. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
A 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Roddy. The 76ers trail by 12. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Magic leading by 12. MP outside. On beyond the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's McCain. Off target at the rim. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, MP. He's got 18. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Another miscalculation. They're really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Suggs comes in for Cole Anthony. And here's MP for 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the 76ers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them. And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
The 76ers trail by 21. There's 1:47 left now here in the second. Banchero brings the double team. Here's McCain. Good on the triple. McCain's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So it's MP making things happen for the Magic. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Orlando Magic. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. No, I don't want to wear I'm ticklish.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the 76ers.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to...
And with the... He's checked in for the Magic. Pass to Lowry, wide open. And it's good off the glass. Lowry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Philadelphia. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Well, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Lowry out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. MP's shot is good.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Pass to Grimes. Down low. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Lowry.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Wagner. MP outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Rebound by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Yeah, they showed effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Yabusele. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The 76ers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Mo Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Anthony Black in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Council's checked in, and Gordon subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And here's MP for 3. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to George. To the left wing. Here's McCain. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Magic leading by 18. Black kicks to MP. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Black. Orlando needs to get off a shot. MP, that's for 2. Kicks it out to Wagner. MP, that's for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. MP's got 41. And so it's the Orlando Magic controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Banchero is out there with Black. Then it's MP. Then it's Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. To the middle, here's Bona. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Black in the corner. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. MP from deep three-point land. Kicks it out to Banchero. They get the rebound. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Banchero. And the 76ers also making a change. Embiid's checked in. To the paint, here's McCain. Rebound by the Magic. Bitadze's got 9 rebounds now tonight. MP outside. Shoots a 3. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, don't make a habit of this. We've seen games where Embiid shoots 20 free throws or more. He is so good at getting himself to the line.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The 3 from and again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. There's a screen. Yabusele kicks the line. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lowry's got 9 points now in just the second half. On the wing, MP. Now recovering. MP, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
The 3. The rebound by Yabusele. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Orlando leading by 23. MP outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Good! Another from 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
This is a game that every player dreams of having from the arc. He's living it. It is almost unreal the way he is shooting threes.
MP. Substitution for your Magic, Jonathan Isaac.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Embiid dishes to George. They get a hand on it, and stolen by MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
Free throw good, MP. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Harris. Here's Lowry. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
The 3 from MP. And yet another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Lowry on the money from 12 feet away.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
MP outside. Puts up a 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. See you next time.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Man, that was crazy. You look like Greg Hodges out there.
For MP to have a game like that in his rookie year, that's a special accomplishment. He can already score with the best of them.
the word magic, along with your issue and frequency, to +555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Rapid Now is returning soon. Back to the game, and Dave is your very own Magic mascot rally time. Save your foul properly and rally your Orlando Magic tour. Don't miss out on any games on the season and visit us online or at the ticket booth for any availability on a future game. About our bobblehead giveaway game. And get a free Magic Dragon bobblehead. Man, we want to next year out to the 407 That's
Coming right up, the Magic take it on the Bulls. For the Magic, they've been aggressive and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Bulls, Magic, coming right up on 2K Sports. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You look at Boston, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, right now for the Magic, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And the starting group for Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Buzelis. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Magic, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Wagner in at the 5. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
And so off the tip, it's the Magic. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Going with an almost entire new group here. Bataze's checked in for Wagner. Wendell Carter comes in for Banchero. Black's checked in for Caldwell-Pope. And MP subbed in for Suggs. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Ball finds Herter. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by the Magic. And they've been one of the more exciting teams in the league this year, besting most of their opponents by a healthy margin.
Yeah, not many close games for them this year. When they win big. That kind of dominance has made them feared by the rest of the league.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
MP shot is off. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from deep. And Ball throws it down.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
From deep, MP gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 6.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Down low, here's Collins. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
MP against Ball. He tries for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Here's Herter. Takes the 3. The the shot, no good. MP getting it done for Orlando. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
We've got Banchero. MP is out there with Anthony. Then it's Goga Bitadze, and it's Black in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here's Williams. He's scoreless.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Drains the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 11-point game. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Oh, MP from way out there.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Orlando. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. They puts up a 3. Oh, MP marries the triple.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
There's Ball with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. The Bulls trail by 12. Ball with it. Now guarded by MP. The foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A line change here for Orlando. So it's Orlando up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, folks.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves a team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guy.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings. Thanks, as always.
Well, for those... checked in for Caldwell Pope. Herters checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Giddey. Here's White. He's got 14. And Ball throws it down.
Ooh, Bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Jalen Smith is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Ball. And it's White in at the shooting guard position.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
Magic leading by 10. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Graham.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who will keep things moving. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
White, the pass to Ball. A minute 20 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Smith. It's hauled in by the Magic. At one point, they led by 16. MP right side. Fires for 3. Can't get that one to go. Now he's 8 for 13. The Bulls trail by 13. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
Orlando has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's MP. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Pass to Buzelis. White on the wing. Now Ball. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP outside. Here's Suggs. Back to MP. He shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Huerter. The Bulls have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Here's Ball. The kick out to White. Outside Huerter. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Paolo strong.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's Orlando up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Cole Anthony out there with MP. Then there's Banchero. Then it's Goga Batadze. And it's Black in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Ball passes to Williams. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Inside. And Batadze gets it to go. Batadze's got his first points of the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Ball. And Ball throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Anthony with a bucket.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Orlando making a switch here. Suggs is checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Giddy's checked in for Phillips. Here's Ball. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
And here's MP from outside. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
With a 9-footer. Outside Giddy. Fires from deep. And Ball with a basket. The assist from Giddy. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's MP. The layup off target. The Bulls trail by 19. Outside Herter. Pass to Giddy. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Suggs. MP outside. Oh, he tries a three. And it's Giddy with a rebound. And Giddy has got the ball here for Chicago. And it's Ball off the drive. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 14 points here in the second half. Now here's Ball. Pass to Giddy. Collins a screen. Giddy with it. Now guarded by Suggs. For three, Collins. The Bulls with another miss. Orlando leading by 22. MP outside. Puts up a deep three. And another three for Orlando.
From way out there, MP testing the limits of his range.
Outside Giddy. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Ball. The three is up. The shot's good on the assist by Giddy. Giddy's got 5 assists tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances, we've connects again from distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you got to admire really how smoothly Ball takes over games with the scoring. I mean, he knows he can pretty much get his shot off at any time from any spot.
From deep, MP. And it's Giddy with a rebound. Ball passes to Herter. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally...
And again for three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Orlando, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Brooklyn, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And seeing where the Magic are, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
A look at the Magic starting group. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Suggs in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Well, we don't expect up and down doors, fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
Pass to Suggs. Here's... Checked in for Nicholas Claxton. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Thomas. And it's Johnson in for D'Angelo Russell. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wendell Carter comes in for Banchero. Anthony Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And MP subbed in for Suggs. And for MP specifically, these cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this, Game 3 of the group stage, as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now, here's Johnson. 11 points last game. Pass to Melton. Shoots the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
MP, good.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Will it go? No good that time. And so it's Orlando bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Anthony is out there with MP. Then there's Black. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the center. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
Like the pass to Bitadze. That one drops for him. Bitadze's got his first points in this one.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
The shot by Williams, no good. And the Magic with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Anthony with the bucket.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and Thomas subbed in for Williams. The Magic also changing it up. Wagner's checked in for Black, and Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Nobody near Milton. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Melton's got 12.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
The three from MP. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, MP with the big response, the tough young competitor that he is.
Tries the spin move. Here's Melton. And the Nets, another 3.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
MP inside. He's guarded by Melton.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And it's denied.
Sometimes you need excellent anticipation defensively to get your hand on a shot. Jalen Suggs, nicely done.
Bounce pass Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Banchero. Clock at 6. Wagner outside. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Nets trail by 18. Johnson up top. He's covered by Suggs. Melton, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Suggs dishes to MP. He tries for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Melton passes to Johnson. Back to Melton. From downtown. And it's Orlando with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Johnson outside. Pass to Melton. They need this. Gets that one through the hole. Make them now 7 of 13 in this game.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
And there's the bucket from MP.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Banchero against Thomas. On the wing, Melton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. MP has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Orlando Magic.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench, and that's what you need. In a long season, different guys have to step up.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I got to say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second. He's checked in for Orlando, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. D'Angelo Russell out there with Thomas. And it's Williams at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. To the inside, here's Russell. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 6 points for D'Angelo Russell.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
The 3 from MP. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Russell. Here's the 3. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oh, MP staying focused despite the tight contest.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Driving the lane, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. MP outside. From deep. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
Here's Orlando now. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Russell. MP, good.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. MP way outside. The rebound by the Nets. And here's Russell. 12 points for him. Orlando grabs the miss. Suggs has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Banchero. And it's Orlando with another.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Orlando out in front, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got MP, Carter out there with Black. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the center, walking down the middle. MP outside. Johnson with the rebound. Nets shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. The 3 ball. He can't get that one. The Magic shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. The 3 from MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 16 here in the second half.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Melton. From past the arc. The rebound by Bitadze. Here's Black. And Carter now, top of the key. The 3 from MP. That one, no good. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Watford. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Watford's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Melton against MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 43 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. MP deciding where to go with it. No good on the 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Melton, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
MP outside. Tries a 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Sharp, the pass to Whitehead. Here's Melton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP outside. Lets it go with the 3. Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the 3s have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Now Johnson. Sharp with a screen on Anthony. Pass to Melton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help?
Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books.
Connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record, a new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. And he's good on the three ball.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Johnson hits the bucket. 46 seconds left in the fourth. MP outside. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here's Melton. Over to the wing. There's the triple. Shot's good by Whitehead.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Nets. Johnson with it. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell, about anything.
Oof, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's obviously Jordan's Bulls.
Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, you know, I think some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan's Spurs. You know, I feel like you put him a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand?
No, I know.
Russell?
It's how long it took to get him. You know, it was
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Good win. Let's keep it going.